Good morning, students. In the last class, we will discuss about the fibers and plastics. Okay? With that, we will end our chapter fibers and plastic. So, from today, we will going to start our new chapters, that is metals and non-metals. So, before starting, I have to ask you some questions. Okay? So, take an iron nail or coin and take a pencil lead. That is the upper part of pencil which is black in color, which is used to write on the notebook. Okay? So, firstly observe the coin. You may take iron nail also or coin also. So, does it shine? क्या हमारा जो coin है वो shine कर रहा है? Yes, it shines. Okay? Does it shine? So, yes, shine. But the lead of the pencil that is black in color, does it shine? No, it doesn't shine. Okay? So the coins, जो iron nail or coins, that is metals, and the sulfur which don't take it sulfur, we take it pencil lead. That is non-metal. That is made up of carbon. How does it feel? Does the coin is hard? Yes, the coin is hard. And what about the pencil lead? It is soft. It can be broken easily. That's why it is soft. Can the coin is beaten into sheets? If we put hammer on the coin, then it is malleable, then it is converted into sheets. So yes, the coin is converted into sheet, but if we apply hammer force on the carbon lead, then it is on the pencil lead, then it breaks. So it is not converted into beaten into sheets. So these are some overview that we have to, so on the basis of this we have to discuss about the properties of metals and non-metals. So let's start with the properties of metals and non-metals. So now we will start about physical properties of metals and non-metals. Okay? So let's start. So firstly tell me, so on the screen you are observing different substances. One are the bangles, then pencil, then coins, then school bags, a utensil and notebooks. So we will distinguish that which are metals and which are non-metals. So the jewelry, cooking vessels and coins, these are metals. Books, pencils and bags, these are non-metals. Okay? How do we differentiate between metals and non-metals? What is the difference, actual difference between metals and non-metals? We have to discuss. So there are two methods, that is physical properties, and on the basis of chemical properties we will distinguish about in metals and non-metals. So firstly we will discuss about physical properties. So first physical property is luster. There is a jewelry, that are the bangles. Look at the bangles, they are shining, and also the utensil, it is also shining. So from this we can conclude that metal are shining. Okay, cooking vessels are also shining. So the shining, the lustrous word is used for shining. So metals are lustrous. Okay. On the other hand, this is charcoal. Okay, and charcoal is a non-metal. Look at the charcoal, it is not shining, so it is non-lustrous. Metal are lustrous while non-metal are non-lustrous. Then hardness. Steel utensil, you know it is very hard. And non-metal, you know pencil, it may break. So pencil is not hard. Okay, so metals are hard, non-metals are brittle. Sodium, potassium, these are also non-metals. If we have iron and put the force of hammer on it, then we see that it can be beaten into thin sheet. The property of metal to be beaten into thin sheet is called malleability. Malleability is the property that convert anything into thin sheet. So metals are malleable. Malleable मतलब कि अगर हम किसी मटेरियल को शीट्स में कन्वर्ट कर सकें तो उसको बोलते हैं malleable. Then the non-metals. If we apply hammer force on charcoal, then it breaks. It doesn't convert into sheet, so it is non-malleable. So this is copper bar and it is die. So metals are ductile. Ductile means डक्टिलिटी क्या होती है कि किसी भी मेटल को हम वायर्स में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. तो उस मेटल की, तो अगर किसी मटेरियल को हम वायर्स में कन्वर्ट कर सकें तो उसको हम डक्टाइल बोलते हैं. तो मेटल्स आर डक्टाइल. एग्जाम्पल कॉपर वायर. Okay, there is a charcoal powder. Non-metals are non-ductile. We didn't convert charcoal powder into wires. ठीक है, so non-metal is non-ductile. Now there is a school bell. When the bell rings, then there is a lot of sound. ठीक है, so the metals are sonorous. Sonorous means they produce sound. Wooden spoon, if we throw it from the table, then it doesn't produce any sound. So from this conclusion we can say that the wooden spoon is non-sonorous. So the wooden spoon is made up of carbon, which is a non-metal. So we can say that non-metal are non-sonorous. They do not produce any sound. Then conduction of heat. We know that aluminium vessels absorb heat. So and the handles of the vessel are made up of plastic which doesn't absorb heat. So metals are good conductor of heat, while the non-metals are bad conductor of heat. Okay, the material which absorb heat are good conductor of heat. The material which doesn't absorb heat are bad conductors of heat. Okay, so this is the property of metal, conduction of. Then there is conduction of electricity. Now we can join a metal piece in the wire. Metals are good conductor of electricity, that the current flows and the bulb glows. The inner wires are made up of metal and the outer wire is made up of non-metal. Inner wires are made up of copper or aluminium. Okay, copper and aluminium are metals. And the coating on the wire, it is made up of non-metal, which is bad conductor. Okay, so non-metals are bad conductor of electricity, while metals are good conductor of electricity. So these are some physical properties of metals and non-metals. Okay, so metals are lustrous, non-metals are dull or non-lustrous. Metals are hard, non-metals are brittle. Metals are ductile, non-metals are not ductile. Metals are sonorous, non-metals are not sonorous. Metals good conductors of heat and electricity, and non-metals bad conductor of heat and electricity. Okay. Students, we will discuss some questions now. So, name the property of metals or non-metals for the following descriptions. The first is the property that allows material to be beaten into sheets. So, remember What is that property which allows material to be turned into sheet? It is called malleability. Second, the property that allows materials to be drawn into wires. So the property is called ductility. Okay, so the malleability is a property that allows material to be beaten into sheets, and ductility is the property that allows material to be drawn into wires. Which of the given properties make copper suitable for making electrical wires? You know that copper is a metal. Okay, so the metal is converted into wires by which of the property? The property is called ductility. The answer here is mentioned on. Its correct answer is ductility. This is the correct answer. This is wrong. Okay. Can any of the physical properties of metals and non-metals be changed? Give reason for your answer. कहते हैं कि क्या किसी भी मेटल या नॉन मेटल की फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज चेंज हो सकती हैं? रीज़न दो. No, the physical properties of a metal or a non-metal cannot be changed. This is because metals and non-metals are elements, and elements display their own set of properties. क्यों नहीं होती? क्योंकि मेटल्स और एलिमेंट जो नॉन मेटल्स है वो एलिमेंट्स हैं, और एलिमेंट्स की एक फिक्स प्रॉपर्टी होती है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हार्डनेस ऑफ अ मेटल इज़ अ फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी दैट कैन नॉट बी चेंज. क्या एग्जाम्पल है? जो मेटल की हार्डनेस है वो फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी है जिसको हम चेंज नहीं कर सकते. देन सेकेंड इज द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज गिव रीजन्स फॉर द फॉलोइंग. एल्यूमिनियम फॉइल्स आर यूज्ड टू रैप फूड आइटम्स. Okay, and the second is immersion rods for heating liquids are made up of metallic substances. So we have to find reason of these two statements. As you know that aluminium is highly malleable, that we can convert aluminium into thin sheets and thus can be beaten into sheets to make a foil. Okay, it does not react with the food items and hence is safe. ये जो है फूड आइटम के साथ रिएक्ट नहीं करता है, इसलिए इसमें पैकिंग करनी सेफ होती है. सेकेंड इज इमर्शन रोड्स फॉर हीटिंग लिक्विड्स आर मेड अप ऑफ मेटालिक सब्सटेंसेस. लिक्विड को हीट करने के लिए जो रोड्स होती है, जैसे पानी गर्म करने के लिए वो रोड आती है ना गर्म करने वाली, पानी गर्म करने वाली, वो मेटल से बनी होती है. ऐसा क्यों? क्योंकि मेटल्स आर गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ हीट एंड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. Immersion rod gets heated easily when electric current is passed through them, thereby heating the liquid. कहते हैं कि जब इलेक्ट्रिक करंट पास करें तो इमर्शन रोड जो है ईजिली हीट अप हो जाती है, तो उससे लिक्विड भी हीट हो जाता है. आई होप सो आपको ये क्वेश्चन समझ आए होंगे. ओके, थैंक यू.